So he was like, stop those kids, stop those kids. He showed her the video. He told her everything. This is how she came in, bro. She... Back in the building. Alright, so guys, look, we back with more bangers. I told y'all, I'm gonna keep telling y'all from now on, we not gonna waste no time. Y'all already know. Hit that subscribe button, like the video. We going up. We moving up to 600 subscribers. We gonna see how fast we can get up to that. But guys, look, I'm not gonna waste you guys' time. You already know what's going on. The title of the video should have already gave it away for you. So I'm about to get straight into this video. Alright guys, so like and subscribe, hit the like button. There we go. Alright, so what happened first was we went to the store, okay? This was back when I was in Japan. I was just a kid. I can't remember how old I was. I might have been like 6, 7-ish maybe. I can't really remember. I just remember everything else that happened, okay? We was on post. So on post, when I was a kid, I got to do almost whatever I wanted. Not really whatever I wanted, but I could still go places that I wanted to go, okay? So we went to the store, okay? The AFES store, if you want to be specific. So me and my friend went in the AFES, okay? And so what what we did was we was walking around like any normal kids would do, you know, playing around with all the little games and stuff like that, having fun, walking around and doing all that stuff, okay? So many of y'all know what garbage pail kids are. If you guys are not familiar, I'll put a picture of a garbage pail kid right here. They used to come in these little packets, these little cards, okay? These little packet cards. I think it was like 4 or 3 of them in a box. And it wasn't really nothing special. They were like collectible cards. There was nothing really special about them. They were just collectible cards, okay? So this is what happened, okay? It's more or less what happens after, but I'm gonna tell you guys what happened at the beginning. So we went to the section with all the garbage pail kid toys and all the collectible stuff and everything. So we ended up walking in there, and I don't know how the idea came about. I don't know who said it first. We opened them up inside the store, looked at them, and then we put them in our pockets and then walked out, okay? So I know that sounds pretty boring, but at first, that's what we had planned to do. We got all the way, we had to walk out the front and then turn and we walked into the food court, okay? So halfway through the food court, I think it was me. I don't know, I don't remember, okay? I don't want to point no fingers. I'm just gonna say it was me just for the sake of the video. But I think it was me. I had told him halfway through the food court, let's go back and get some more, okay? So what happened was, we went back inside and got some more, okay? So what happened was, instead of going straight there, I guess I was thinking, at the age of like 6, 7, I was thinking like a real criminal, but I did not get away with none of this at all. I was thinking like, we shouldn't go straight back there, because if we go straight back there, they're gonna watch us on the cameras, okay? So I was like, you know what? Let's just like play around like we don't know each other, so you go this way and I go this way. Mind y'all, I am like 6 to 7 years old, thinking like a real brainiac over here, okay? So he went his way, I went my way, and eventually we ended up back over there by the cards. I started opening up packs. I think I opened like 4 or 5 of them, and like instead of opening them in the area, we went to the dressing room area, the girls' dressing room area, and I opened up a bag and I opened like 4 or 5 of them, put them in my pockets and threw the stuff on the floor in the dressing room, and then walked out like I didn't know nobody. So when I had put mine in my pocket, he had grabbed a couple, and so where he was he went back over to where the cards were, and we had laid on the floor. Let me pause right there, okay? So, yes, we laid on the floor in the store, but it was like cards and books. So it was like, and we're kids. Like, I don't know why we're laying on the floor in the middle of a store, but we just were, okay? We just was, okay? So, we was laying on the floor in the middle of the store, and he was opening them up in front of me, and he put them in his pocket, and he slid the stuff like under the shelf. So we got up. This is our second time being here doing this. We got up and we started walking towards the front. We got all the way to the front, and you guys know how when you walk through something, how things go off. There was no things there, so we just walked out. We went straight through the food court again, and as we're walking through the food court, some guy is like, hey, hey, stop those kids, stop those kids. And instead of running, I don't know what happened. I guess we froze because I froze because I thought he wanted to talk to us. So he was like, stop those kids, stop those kids. And so we turned around and we looked and he was like, where you guys going? And we was like, we're leaving the store, we're walking away, we're going home. He was like, no, you're not with those cards, you're not. And we was like, what cards? He was like, those cards that you guys stole, we have you on camera, we need you to come with us right now. And so they walked us to the back, okay? They walked us to the back, and when we got in the back, we sat down in these chairs, and so it was like a room, okay? So it was like 2 rooms. We walked to the door, we sat down, there was a chair, and like, it was almost like an interrogation room. It was like a window, and on the other side of the window was, we couldn't see past the window, but there was another room. So they was looking at us, but we couldn't see them, okay? So what they had us do was, one of us had to stay in the room while the other one went into the other room. So this is what they had us do. I don't know, look, I don't know if he snitched, but I know as a kid, I knew the rule, okay? No snitching, I knew the rule, okay? So this is what happened. This is what happened. Just remember I said that, no snitching, that's the rule, no snitching. So they brought him in the room, and then they brought me in the room, okay? So he came out the room, he looked like he was fine. I go in the room, and I'm starting to look around, I'm just like, okay, they caught us on camera, they showed us that they got us on camera, and so he's like, whose idea was it? I don't remember whose idea it was, but I never really said whose idea it was, kind of played around it, because I was kind of a bad kid, but I wasn't. So he avoided all that together. He said, what's your name? I told him my name. He was like, what's your mom's name? I told him my mom's name. Mind you guys, my mom, this is a military post, okay? So I told him my mom's name, and he knew my mom instantly. I was, okay, at this point, I'm a little shook up, okay? I'm nervous because first of all, not only did we get caught stealing, now my mom's finna come to the equation, okay? So look, he pulled me back out of the room and he sat me down and he knew my mom, but he didn't know her person. He knew of my mom, so he knew the fastest way to get in contact with her was my ID card. So he called my mom on the ID card, and y'all, this is where the story gets interesting, okay? Mind you, I said no snitching. Snitching is the #1 rule. You don't snitch, okay? You do not snitch whatsoever, okay? Long story short, 30 minutes later, my mom shows up, but my mom shows up before his parents do, okay? So this is what happened, y'all. So we sit in this room, and they're sitting on the other side of the room. They have the door open, okay? So the door is open, and you can see clearly down the aisle, down the store, okay? So my mom is coming down the aisle. As she's coming down, y'all, it's like this. This is how she came in, bro. She point down, right down at me, like walking just like with a vengeance. Like she was walking dead at me. So as she got closer, my heart just started beating faster, faster, faster until she stood up right next to me, okay? When she got right next to me, my stomach went down, okay? I don't even know what else to put that, okay? My stomach went down, okay? So this is what happened. She talked to him for a second, right? They went in the room that we just came out of. He showed her the video. He told her everything. And so when she came out the room, I don't even know how to explain it, guys, because she came out the room, okay? And she just death glared me, like out of nowhere. She was just like, it's like no one in the room or nothing else in the world in the universe existed between me and her eyeballs and my eyeballs. We was doing this for about 5 minutes, okay? She finally broke the silence, right? And she said, get up now. Y'all, the way she said, get up now, a tear was about to fall down my face, okay? I don't know how hard I thought I was as a 6-year-old, but she was trying to change all of that. All of that, because this is exactly what happened. My sister was in the car, okay? So we got into the car and my mom said, start explaining now. So I, at that time, was scared out of my life, okay? So I don't know what in the world possessed me to do it. Yeah, remember that no snitching rule? I told my mom everything. I know that's what you're supposed to do, and I understand that because she's my mom, but at the same time, I left nothing out, like no justice for him or me. Like I couldn't. not to my mom. I'm sorry, I couldn't do it. So I told my mom, and I was crying, I was hesitating, I was stuttering. I got the whole story out, but by the time I got the whole story out, you guys, I was crying my eyes out, like snot down my nose and tears down my face. And she's like, I don't know what you're crying for. I didn't beat you yet. You know how embarrassing that is? My mom was a sergeant on this post, y'all. And she was pretty much known around the post. And so to find out that her son is stealing from the AV store, come on now, y'all put 2 and 2 together, yo. That was the worst beating I got in my life. So let me tell you how I led up to that. We lived like 5 minutes away from the AP's building, okay? So we got home and we pulled up in the parking lot. My mom said, go upstairs, take your clothes off. Tears, snot everywhere. But I did, and I could not get nothing out. We went upstairs and I got the beating of a lifetime, you guys. So look, she beat the brakes out of me so bad, I cried myself to sleep holding my butt, yo. Like, I didn't know what else to do. For stealing some freaking cards, yo. So for stealing some freaking cards, man. Like, what? But yeah, guys, so that that was the first time I ever stole something. I don't condone stealing, okay? I'm just gonna tell you guys that now. If you decide that stealing is the route for you, I don't say that is a good idea. Just don't get caught, especially not by your mom, okay? You feel me? You feel me where I'm coming from? All right. So look, I love you guys. We on the road to 600, y'all. I am still shocked about the fact that I still have 500 subscribers at the moment. Guys, I love you guys so much, and we ain't doing nothing but going up. Guys, I love you, and I will see y'all in my next video.